Hey, what's up, YouTube? Mark here from the Backpacking Gear Nut, and today I want to talk about water filtration. Now, the two water filtration systems that I'm going to compare today are the Katadyn BeFree and the Lifestraw Peak Squeeze. Now, the reason why I picked these two filters is because they tend to be some of the more popular ones, and they're both similar in a lot of ways. But yet, they both have things that are a little bit different from each other. It doesn't matter which one of these you picked, they would both do the same job. They would both be great filters for you, but you might like the features of this one a little better, or you might like the features of this one a little better. So let's kind of get into it and see which one you like better. So the first thing I want to talk about is they both have soft 1-liter storage bags. They both have the same thread size of 43 millimeters. So I can literally take one and put it on the other one's bag. They both will filter out protozoa and bacteria. Neither one of them will filter out viruses, which in the United States isn't a big deal because we don't really have viruses in our water. They both have a hollow fiber membrane for filtering. They both have a similar size mouth on them for scooping water, so you're not going to have too much difficulty scooping up your water in either one. Now let's talk about the differences so you can tell which one might be right for you. Now, the bag on the Lifestraw is a much thicker, more durable material. The bag on the Katadyn is thinner. I have had this one for about a year, and I've used the heck out of it, and I've never gotten a leak in it. But I do know that I've heard people say that they've had ones with leaks. I've not ever had a problem with one of these bags. So, but this is definitely more durable if that matters to you. Now they both have the same wide threads for the bags, but the Lifestraw gives you more options for how to connect it. You might like this. You can take any standard water bottle and it will screw onto it. So if you ever do lose your bag, break your bag, something, you just need a common water bottle to be able to drink from. Another thing is you can unscrew the filter and pull the top plug out, and you can actually connect it to the top so that it doesn't take up any space in your bag. Like that. That's pretty cool. You can also backflush this one. So this filter can be backflushed. It comes with its own little syringe. You use filtered water, not dirty water, to backflush. Use filtered water, and you can screw it right on the front there, and you can pump the filtered water through. So it's nice. It gives you lots of options as to what you can do with it. It's kind of modular. Now, as you can see, the Lifestraw does not have an open cage to the membrane, whereas the Katadyn BeFree does. So you clean this one by swishing it in a stream or putting it in your bag with water in it and shaking it to knock the debris off the sides of the filter. The Lifestraw, you actually take the provided syringe, put filtered water in the provided syringe, and you put it on here and you can backflush it. You can't shake it in the stream because it doesn't have any exposed membrane, but some people like the fact that the backflush feels like it works better for them, and some people are fine with the swish and flick method. So they're both great in their own way. So I've said a lot about the features that the Lifestraw has. So why would anybody want to get the BeFree if it doesn't do all those things? Well, here's one really good reason. This weighs 2.3 ounces. This weighs 3.9 ounces. 2.3 ounces, 3.9 ounces. That means this is close to only half the weight of this. So if you're somebody who likes to shave weight in order to bring your base weight down, the Katadyn would be the way to go. Now, I love both of these. They both work equally good. but I tend to use this one more for the weight reason. Everywhere I can shave weight means I can take more luxury items and still have a light pack. So I went a whole year with the BeFree, and the BeFree was great. Some people don't like and say it clogs up easy. I also noticed there's a lot of people that when they pick their water source, they get some really gunky stuff in there. It doesn't matter what kind of filter you have. If you're filtering too much debris, it's always going to plug up faster. Now, the big thing that people say is this one's harder to unplug than the Lifestraw is because you can backflush the Lifestraw, but I've unplugged this every single time and got a good flow rate out of it, and it's been fantastic for me. So for me, it's not a big deal, but I did finally destroy this filter. Now, there's a thing you should know. It doesn't matter what water filter you get. If you freeze it, you have to dispose of it. It's not savable. If these membranes inside freeze, it breaks the membranes and now it won't filter. And so anything you filter through it is going to be compromised. So one thing you can do to see if your filter is good or not, and I tend to check mine every time before I go out, is A, does it flow correctly? And B, does it hold the air in? So as you can see, I have the cap off and I'm squeezing on the bag and the air won't come out. That means the membrane is intact and is in good shape. So with this one, as you can see, when I squeeze on it, all the air comes out. As a matter of fact, I can blow it back up, which tells me that this filter now needs to be disposed of and I need to replace the filter. So hopefully this video helps you to figure out which filter is right for you. And please click on one of these two videos to see what YouTube has suggested for you, and I'll see you on the next one.